Getting in news from the United States, and the U.S. House has voted to impeach Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas, with the Republican majority determined to punish the Biden administration over its handling of the U.S.-Mexico border after failing last week in a politically embarrassing setback. In a historic rebuke, the House impeached Mayorkas to 14-213.
I'm Rebecca Santana, Homeland Security reporter for the Associated Press. House Republicans have voted to impeach Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. House Republicans needed a simple majority for this second vote to succeed. A previous attempt to impeach the secretary last week failed after all Democrats and a handful of Republicans voted against it. So what does this mean? The House has approved articles of impeachment against Mayorkas, but it's not the same thing as removal from office. Impeachment is a tool that Congress can use to try to get rid of officials, but it is rare for it to be used for a cabinet secretary. The last time it happened was in 1876. In this case, Republicans in the House say that Mayorkas has refused to comply with immigration laws, and that is what is leading to the surge of migrants at the southern border. Mayorkas says that these charges are baseless, and Democrats and legal experts have said that this is essentially a policy dispute between Democrats and Republicans, and that impeachment is not justified in this type of a situation. Now the issue goes to the Senate. The Senate can either hold a trial on the articles of impeachment, or they can decide to send the issue to a committee for its own investigation. That would mean that there wouldn't be any decision immediately. Now, either way, there is unlikely to be a conviction in the Senate. A conviction requires a 2/3 majority of all senators. And that would mean that all Republican senators, as well as some Democratic senators, would have to vote to convict the secretary. And some Republican senators have been cool to the idea of impeachment. So Homeland Security Secretary Mayorkas will likely stay in his job. But in an election year, Republicans are able to focus attention on issues they know are important to voters: immigration and border policy.